Hello, this is Dark Emissary 617, and I'm reviewing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon figure of Dark Beaver. Dark Beaver here only appeared in one episode, which is the one about the Dream Beavers. He's one of the Beavers, and if I recall correctly, he's actually the leader of the Beavers. The other ones were Dire Beaver, Dread Beaver, and Dave. So Dark Beaver here is, not bad looking. Before we get to the figure, let's just look at the packaging quickly. It's kind of the same you'd expect from the box, and, here's his bio. You may pause right here to read his bio. And here we're showing off a couple of other figures that came out. And so, off to Dark Beaver. He's, actually not bad. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's not mine, he's my brother's. My brother is allowing me to review these things. He's, Darkon633. You may check out his channel, I recommend. He has some pretty nice vids. And he's pretty cool. And he has some not bad paint job, actually. His tail is painted in, like, a almost purplish brown kind of color, which works, and they actually painted his nails and his tooth, but he didn't paint his toenails. I wish they did that. That would have been nice to finish the paint job off. A little more paint on the quills at the top would have been nice too, but that's fine. For the articulation, his articulation is surprisingly not half bad. His head turns left and right on a swivel hinge shoulders, like so. His feet also have swivel hinges, and of course the tail is actually ball jointed. In fact, if you're not careful when you take him out, the tail can come off, but that's okay because it's ball jointed, so it can come off and you could just plug it back in. He's like a orangey red, even though, he's a little darker red in the cartoon. But it's not bad by any means, and I really love what they did with the stomach. They painted the skull, the burning skull tattoo, or the, print on his stomach. It's almost like a nod to Care Bears, kind of. And it's, like, really nicely painted, and I like how menacing he looks. Just to give a perspective of scale, here he is next to my all-time favorite Ninja Turtles figure, Snakeweed. As you can see, Snakeweed just towers over this guy, and it makes sense. Dark Beaver isn't supposed to be super tall. It's hard to say because he can change his size and perspective because he goes into the dream world, so it's hard to say, but for a scale, I think he's pretty good. I don't have any of the turtles with me at the moment, but trust me, his scale is not too shabby. Could have been a lot worse, and overall, I'm actually incredibly happy with Dark Beaver. He's a nice figure, he has great articulation for his design, and the paint job is actually not bad. To be honest, Ninja Turtles have been kind of going downhill slightly, just because the paint and the articulation's been getting kind of lousy lately. And even though he doesn't come with an accessory, that's okay, because he's still a nice looking figure, as opposed to a lot of other figures I'm going to review soon, who should have had an accessory or so. But he's good for what he is, and I recommend you buy him if you can never find him. So, this has been the review for the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dark Beaver figure, and this is Dark Emissary 617 signing out.